Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to the next episode of URU. We're back. It's been a couple of weeks break because of various family commitments on Sundays in the last couple of weeks, but we're back for episode 6, and I am hype. Last time out, we made our way over to the second tower, solving what might be, so far, the worst puzzle in all of Myst, locking your frame rate so that you don't fall through the floor. Oh dear, these retro games, sometimes they be that way. We have got 3 journey cloths left to find. We believe that one of them we get to via the hidden linking book from the Mushroom Kingdom. We believe that one of them might well be at up the top here, and we think that a third one, well, hopefully we'll find a third one at some point. In the chat today we have Spiper, recently promoted to new mod, so watch out everyone. Spoiling too hard or Spiper will give you a stern talking to. We have Nev Eagleson in the chat. Good morning to you. And yeah, great to see you again. Of course, with the time zones, some people can only make the Sunday mornings and some people can only make the evenings, which is why we play URU on Sunday mornings and we are playing the Riven remake on Monday evenings. Dark Fae in the chat. Good morning to you. Zephyronicus, good morning to you. We have Sleepy Otter. Good morning. We have JR Plays Games locking in a 13-month sub. Thank you very much for the sub. That's very kind of you. And that looks like all of our chatters. Oh, and we have Nimaway in the chat as well. Hope you're having a great morning. Uru, isn't that a busted Simic mythic? Lol. Oh, do you know what? I'd forgotten about that card. Oh dear, that's for all those Magic the Gathering fans out there. Uru was a truly broken experience. Right, at the end of last episode, Uru was mad. Uru the... what was it? Uru the Titan of Wrath or something? I believe the card did something really quite broken, like it comes down, goes to your graveyard straight away, but lets you take a land card out of your library and put it into play, or something like that. I don't know. It's been so long since I've played Magic. Okay. So what we have a map of this building here. If we go and have a look very briefly at our notebook, I've just had another notification that JR has resubscribed for 13 months. I don't know if that's a mistake, but yeah, cool. Well, once again, thank you very much, JR. Thank you very, very much. We didn't take a screenshot of the other side of this. Let's take a screenshot of this part of the building here. That would be good. So what we've got a hexagonal building. And in one of these conference rooms, which is going to be on the opposite side of this room, in one of these conference rooms, which is going to be the opposite side of this room, we had something to do with that sort of game, I guess, at the center of the room. This building is some sort of testing facility where people who are... they're sort of playing against each other on this big board here. Now I assume there must be some way to get down there. That's kind of the presumption I'm working on at the moment. Uru enters the battlefield, draws a card, and then you can drop a land, and gains you 3 life. Quite right. And it puts itself into the graveyard immediately, and it had the, I believe it was the escape mechanic. So it puts itself into the graveyard immediately, and then at some point you just hit up its escape mechanic, and it comes out of your graveyard straight back into play. And yeah, it's kind of a little. It was kind of a little bit busted, and definitely worth a ban. And it did get banned, to be fair. But no, I've not played Magic in a long, long while. I believe I came back to it briefly when they reprinted Liliana of Vale in the latest Dominaria set. But, here we go. Right, so we've got the grid. But there's very little information, I think, that can be gleaned from that. I'll take a screenshot of it anyway, just in case there's any kind of prompt to want to draw on it. So yeah, so we're on the other side now here. Look, I mean, I can see ladders and stuff down there, so there must be a way down there. Well, given that we're suited up, let's try going down the chute again. We've got Shrimpy in the chat. Good morning. Glad to see URU back on the menu. Yeah, so just to clear up any confusion over the scheduling. So it usually, on normal weeks, we stream on Sunday mornings and we stream on Monday evenings. But those are always different games. So we've been playing Animal Well until very recently on the Monday mornings, and we play URU at the moment on the Animal Well on the Monday evenings and URU on the Sunday mornings. But I've not been able to stream on Sundays for a couple of weeks. But rather than shifting things around to play URU on a Monday evening, we just skipped a couple of episodes of URU, and that's because, you know, some people on the Twitch, you know, can only make Sunday mornings, right? So, oh, hang on, we got, is that a thing? Is this a thing? No, that's not a thing. Oh, we have got a door over here, though. Wait, no, this is just going to take us to this thing, isn't it? Yeah. Can we jump back in here? Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Yeah, orcish restaurants confirmed, right? So we can't get down here by going into here. Oh, wait, yeah, maybe, no, no. Do we stand in here and activate it somehow? Yeah, orcish restaurants with seasonal menus. Quite right. I think these are just exits, aren't they? How are we getting down there? There must be a way down there. It's not going to be from the conference rooms. We might have to have a quick skim through again a couple of those things. So we've got the control room here where someone would sit. We don't have an option to sit. But then, like, each team has a dressing room off to the side where they get suited up. Now we're suited up, so if there is some kind of check on, you know, are you suitably attired, we should be passing that. Maybe from the control room there's some way to start the game. Or Or these are involved somehow. Because it's kind of unclear what these do. There's 4 of them here. If we go through this way. We've got plenty of spots for suits. Okay, so we've got 3, 4, 5 spots for suits. So it might be like a 5v5 game. And then we've got the control room. Well, no, we've got the conference room here. So this is where we started this morning. Yeah. Right, so we got to the end of this book. This is fine. Right, so we know the upper portions were used as prison cells, typical Gehn technology. Single linking book that went all to the cells. Since the building was always rotating, there was a timing mechanism associated with the book. So, the conference rooms, this is where we're in now. So it's set up to watch the wall. There are displays to show the patterns being built and played on the wall. So, control rooms. Not going into the control rooms for the wall on this dock. I'll let Laxman do that some other time. The panel here obviously controls the wall. The wall was used for training as well as testing for various suits. Believe the control room can get hot, cold, smoky. There's a side tunnel that provides access to the display rooms from the control rooms. So the control rooms are the ones with the smoke, with the suits in them. Not sure that these were originally display rooms, or maybe they were. Either way, there's quite a few old maintainer suits in here. Oh, sorry, no, other way round. So display rooms are where the suits are. The control rooms are where the windows are. A suit that's skin tight. Right, this is what we're currently wearing. To get to the other side, walk across the bridge on the rock pinnacle, etc. Right. Using something out of a horror movie. Another bridge to reach the main portion of this place. More security. This is the main portion. I will say that the platform between the bridges seems to have eroded. Mud rooms are the airlocks. With another group of doors. There doesn't seem to be any kind of decompression or decontamination. I was going through each of the rooms here after making a quick overview. I'll start with the entire thing. 3 types of rooms in the building, 2 of each kind. Control room, 1 purple, 1 yellow, a display room, and then a conference room. But it's really unclear how you would get down to the actual room. Don't mention anything about the upper area of the fortress in your Grecian report. I don't want people wandering all over Teledarn looking for that weird link stone. I mean, we could go back to Teledarn and do that bit, to be fair. Maybe there's another way in here. Like, I see a button over there in the distance, maybe, or a light of some kind. Like, the fact that, like, this has depth down here, there is a ladder here, it strongly indicates to me that you should be able to get down there. And we literally have, like, the team locker rooms. So it wouldn't make any sense for it to be the entrance to be from the conference rooms, because you don't want the team wandering through the conference room at the start of the game, right? So it's gotta be something like this. So this is the yellow one. So we've got 4 of these things in here as well. I mean, unless we're missing power still or something. But we've got lights and things. Thing is, there's a lot of things which look like buttons and none of them are buttons. You know for certain where 2 of the cloths are, not sure on the 3rd. So I have a feeling that one of the cloths must be down here near the wall. One of them we're going to find from Teledan. And there was a thing about the lower area of the fortress, but I have a sneaking suspicion that that's the one that you get to from Teledan. Right, this is just suiting us up. It's not sending us down to the game. We can't stand on that platform at all. Like, it feels like you should be able to... I don't know, unless this is literally just for the display of the suits. It feels like everyone could, like, get into these pods. Like, this dresses you in a suit, yeah? So you then sort of, like, stand in your little personal elevator and then go? Is there some way for this to interact with stuff here? No, that's just us accidentally taking pictures around the place. That's quite okay. Oh, yes. Oh dear. No, I'm getting stuck. Fine, get rid of that. Yes, it's good. It's a good little rumble. I agree. Yeah, but then I'm kind of one of those. I'm kind of one of those people that, like, when they're at work, sticks like Star Trek Enterprise ambient noise on in the background whilst I'm working, because, like, that's just I don't know, it just kind of helps me concentrate. Oh man. Okay. NGL. We're a little bit stuck on this one, so I am kind of tempted for us to go and go back to Teledan and attack this from a different direction. So let's go and do that. We'll come back to this later and have a think about it. Tricky. Yeah. Can't find any elevators or stairs or doors or buttons. It's not that one that we're looking. It's not that one that we're after. It's this one that we're after. Now, if I recall correctly, where was the Teledan stone? Sorry, where was the Grecian stone in Teledan? Was it the one that was behind the... was it the one that was behind the bookcase in the back of the thing? Okay, where's this kicked us out? This is the last one that we got. URU seems far from linear. Twitch needs message reactions. Now, I don't remember what state we left this in back here, but I have a feeling it's this one. Simpson talked about a stone, though, a linking stone, so it might not be this book. I have a feeling that this book actually might take us to Kavir. Actually, this might be it. Hang on. Where are we? No, yeah, we're on Denis here. Right, that takes us back to Teledan. That takes us back to Relto. So... we'll go back to Teledan. Right, somewhere on Teledan there is a linking stone which takes us to Grecian. We did find a linking stone in the office. Oh, trying to remember where we saw all of this stuff now. So there was this stone here, which I think might be the one. Yeah, that's all Teledan, isn't it? Those pictures. Oh no, this takes us back here. No, so it's not that stone then. Okay, fine. So, back to Relto. This is the point where it's like, hang on a minute. URU is actually a Metroidvania? Confirmed? Yeah, that was the one I was going to check next time. Oh no, it kicks you back to... Oh no, this is the one. This is the one. Yes, there was another stone that we found. I believe it was just down these stairs, wasn't it? By these crates. Here it is. There's one. Have I already used the stone I'm talking about? Yes, we have been there, for sure. Aha! Yes, it is this one. Oh, wait. No, so we have... Do you know what? I think that might have actually just do you know what? That might have been a really bad thing to have done, because I think that's reset where our journey cloth is going to take us when we come back here. We might have to do the tricky jump again now. Never mind. We will cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, no, that's a good point. And as we were strongly suspecting, we're going to be hitting up more cloths here anyway. So that's fine. Wait, where's the door? Here's the door. Right. Open. Aha! Oh, it's another one of these scary looking boys. Okay. We have at least gone somewhere new as part of this episode, which is the bare minimum that I try and give you guys every week. Interesting. That looks like something that dispenses keys. Oh no. Wait. Where's the ladder on this side? Yes, right. The thing that looks like a ladder is not a ladder. You got to go to the opposite side of the ladder. Now. Right, we're looking for a cloth, guys. We're looking for a cloth. There's going to be something around here. All the cloths are, thankfully, at least reasonably well illuminated. Usually. Here we go. Yeah, we've never had to go hunting for one in a dark spot. And actually, do you know what? I have a sneaking suspicion that actually the cloth asset itself is just always just naturally coloured. I don't think the ambient lighting affects the brightness of the cloth at all, which is kind of nice. You mean the second spawn point should have been added as a second linking panel page? Oh, I see, I see. Well, there doesn't seem to be much else to do in this room. But do you know what? This gives me strong... This gives me... Oh, there's a guardrail here. We can't jump down. Okay, fine. Okay, this gives me strong confidence that we know where the last one's going to be. Because we have read in one of the journals that in the main building there's an elevator which goes downwards. But we've only ever been on an elevator that went upwards so far. So there must be a way to get the elevator to go down. Now I thought that actually what was going to be in this room was a downwards going out. Right, I think we can link back to Relto now then. So that we can link into Grecian from a more sensible spot. Right, we can close Teledon now. If you look through Grecian, you'll have the cloth bookmark, the initial spawn link, and the prison spawn link. Ah. Handy. Well, we're going to go to the initial. That's useful to know. There is a lot of things in URU Complete Chronicles that frankly speaking, would make it pretty frustrating as a single-player game. I think the experience of this game is certainly elevated having you guys in the chat, you know. Now that's going to go up. Right, we've been on that elevator before. If I were to place another elevator around here... Wait, what's that down there? Well, it's something for our Relto age. Are we going to need to link out of here, though, to get out of this chasm? I think we might have to. Yeah, okay. Tell you what, though. Let's turn on whatever it was we just unlocked. Oh, it's on by default. Great. Looks like we're going to be getting a nice little picket fence. So, what do we get? Sticks! Not gonna lie, I was expecting maybe something else, but okay. We got sticks, though. Navigating round these circular rooms is a touch on the disorienting side. So let's see if we can... No, we're going the opposite way around this time. So we've got one door there. Right, we've got a busted through wall on this side and something that we can climb. Right, we're not going to worry about that right now. Second door. And this takes us to where we were here. Really? So then third door. And here's an elevator. Are we really back round to where we started already? And that's where we began. Wait. So we've got an elevator there. Walk in. Okay, I'm going around. That is an elevator that we can't access, isn't it? So, aha, right, that's what. See, sometimes you just gotta try and... Oh no, wait, hang on, no. There is another elevator here. Because we haven't come back round to the start yet. Right, so there are two elevators, one of which we don't seem to be able to access from this floor. So the two elevators that we can access are the ones which take us to the top. There are two elevators on the roof of this building. Wait, no, we've got another door here that we can't access. Right, and this... No, we've passed the start. Ah, right. That's the start. Right, no point riding the elevators to the top then. Because the elevators to the top are only going to get us to the roof and back down to this floor. Fine. So we're going to need to do a bit of climbing. I think we possibly need to go up and then down, maybe? Wait, can we even climb through this? No, this... Oh, hang on! Wait a minute! I take back what I said before, right? That is not a very well illuminated journey cloth at all! So the last one then must be in the basement of this building. I think. No, wait. Must be... It must be in the wall, in the... There's a whole floor in the other building that we've not been to. There's a whole floor in the other building. So, probably we've got all of the journey cloths from this building then. But I'm sure the journal is talking about a basement level. Unless the basement level in this building is just the... No, do you know what? I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. I think to climb up to floor 1.5, we need to climb up from the broken piece of wall, don't we? But that, I think, takes us to the power room. So unless it's the power room that's in the basement, and we're just misremembering that part of the layout. So yeah. So this is... So the journey cloth's behind that rubble there. We climbed up there previously. Oh no, we climbed it up the other side, didn't we? Oh, can we make it? Yeah, we can. Oh, no. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I don't think we're getting up this side, are we? Oh, maybe. Yeah, no, probably not. Easier to go around, almost certainly. Cloths I've found. Rubble, prison, power room, ridge island, prison roof, and conference room. Good to know. Here we go. It's hard to see that hole in the wall from the other side. So, it's either going to be in the wall gaming room, or it's going to be in the basement of this room. So I'm sure one of the journals talked about this building having a basement level. Now, we've been over there before. Can we... not quite. Yep, jump, jump, jump. Okay, we can get over this side, okay. Right, that's where we enter from. That is not letting us in. Fine. Oh, that doesn't let us in either. Okay, we can, now that we've got power on, go around this level. Ah, wait, right, okay, so this room we've been in, fine. I need to go further around in there. That's locked as well. So now I'm sort of hoping or expecting to find in here an elevator to take us down to the basement. No, that's just... We've already done that room, of course. Okay. And I don't think there's an elevator in here. Obviously we've touched that. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree with this. Or maybe we're supposed to be adding the authority to open these doors to our key somehow. Like, would be great to be able to go over there. The fact that there's a door there which is inaccessible from where we are. Oh! Yeah! Got it! No! Ah! Oh, right. Ah, shoot. I thought that was proper cheese there. Okay. Yeah, maybe we're supposed to be adding that authority to our key somehow. And there is a key dispenser, or what looks like a key dispenser, at the top of a, should have at least been a Relto page here. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm going to check one last thing before we head back to the thing. The other thing that I can't rule out, right? And this is something that I'm not sure if I particularly want you guys to tell me whether it's correct or not, right? Because it's more like, wouldn't it be if, is... It might well be that the final page in Grecian, if it is, for example, in that training room, is found... Oh! Don't know if we picked that one up or not. It could well be that the final page in Grecian, in the training room, you get to by linking to Grecian from one of the other ages. Like, that is entirely possible. I mean, not only is it entirely possible, it's entirely an observed fact from what we've already seen, because we literally got here already from Teledan, and Teledan so Grecian is not completable without Teledan. This looks like we should be able to, like, I don't know, put our key into it somehow and get something out of it. Like, you know, improved access privileges or whatever. Okay. Yeah, it's really sus that there's loads of doors which you just can't open because your key is not the correct authority. Okay. I'm going to go for the spicy option here. I'm going to suggest we check out the next age and see if it links back round to Grecian later. Okie dokie. So, the next age we have to check out after Grecian. So we had Teledan, Grecian, and then we've got, looks like trees. And that's going to be Kadish, Tolesa. Only the way a man is when he is hidden is how he is. A shallow glimpse can deceive. Look deep, ponder, and recognize all that is hidden. Kadish, Telsey. Now, which one is that going to be? That's the symbol for it there. Cool. And the last one we have... Oh, it's got fish! But yeah, no. Let's do this one. Here we go. New Age. Oh, interesting. So this is like a giant tree. This reminds me a lot. I don't know. It's kind of got a bit of a Chronicles of Narnia vibe to it. Or maybe like a Mines of Moria sort of vibe to it. I don't know. I realise those are quite far apart from each other. Welcome to possibly my favourite age. Do you know what? I am already going to have lost my bearings there. Wait, we turned and turned again, but we didn't end up back where we started. How did that happen? Oh, you can also go into this tree trunk, which is kind of interesting. Let's try the left path first, because the right path clearly has a lot of stuff going on with it. So left path immediately turns us to the right, in fact. It's very quiet. There's very little ambience in this age. Well, the very first thing we found is a linking book to take us elsewhere. Uh-huh. What exactly are we trying to do with that? Are we trying to mimic something in the background? We will leave that linking book for the moment. Well, we're definitely got something there that we can try to emulate. So, Dark Fae, when you say this is your favourite age, are we talking this is your favourite age in URU? Or are we talking this is your favourite age? You don't know if anyone here has read the Edge Chronicles, but it reminds me of what I imagine the Twilight Woods to be. Fair. I'm not familiar with that series. And we have another one here. So yeah, interesting question for everyone in the chat and everyone in the YouTube comment section. You would say favorite age, closely followed by Spire. Amazing. Amazing. Aha, here's a cloth. So yeah, interesting question for the for those in the chat and those in the YouTube comment section. What is your favourite age in the entirety of the series? And if it's one that we've not done yet, just say, oh, it's one that we've not done yet, right? Because you know. Oh, and we've got a stone tablet here. Right, that is. We've been the opposite side of that. Oh, Riven. Yeah, Riven absolutely counts as an age. Oh, do you know what? That's a good question, actually, because Riven is essentially set on one age. Really interesting, actually, because Riven being, I think, probably uncontroversially the best game in the series, actually makes use of the art the least out of every game. Like Riven, you could almost set apart from the rest of the series and it would still make sense as a game, you know? So yeah, let's exclude Riven from the list of favourite ages, because Riven basically is one age is the entire game, and yeah, Riven's great. So like that's a little bit unfair on the rest of them. Shall we see where the stone tablet takes us? If it takes us to Grecian, it's going to be like it's probably going to be Kavir, I would imagine. Yeah, this looks a lot like Kavir, doesn't it? And again, it's like it's a random balcony with not much to be doing on it. So weird, right? So weird. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know what those random balconies are all about. Why do all these stones go to random balconies? I don't know. I don't know. It's a real mystery. Like, I figure it must be for a reason, and we just don't know what the reason is. But yeah. There's something really sus about... Okay. So this... Okay, here we go. Let me pull up. I'm going to pull up the notebook for you guys, right? So that's what we see from the opposite side. And that is what we see through here, which matches up, doesn't it? This is not the same diameter as that. So I wonder if we're supposed to put all three of those together somehow, or if that is what we're supposed to be trying to make out of the first machine. Maybe. Bear in mind that this is actually flipped, so it would probably be useful for us to take a pic from this side of it, where it's like a lot clearer. So there we go. That's it from the other side, and you can actually see that a lot more clearly in that picture now. You don't think I've been to your favourite age yet, but it is in this game. URU has a lot of really pretty looking ages. How fair. Amateria is always highly rated. Amateria is a strong choice. Amateria was one of the first ages to do something interesting with the sky. They made it in theme with the concept of change as well. You'd rebut that with OG Riven first train ride. So what's this thing doing then? No. Oh, no, we can do this one. That's interesting. Why can we do that one, but we can't do this one over here? So weird. I hope I'm just not like being really just like not clicking on it in... No! We didn't click on it in the right spot. That's all. Fine. Hang on a minute. What we're moving is the thing in the distance. Right. So the thing directly in front of us is not the thing that's moving. Oh wait, or is it? Hang on. We've got an outside and a thin outside and a long stick. Yeah, no. The thing that we are moving is the thing in the distance, not the thing in the foreground. So somewhere there must be like a target for what we're trying to make the thing look like. This time we've got the stick in the middle. Okay, okay. Are we trying to make all of these look the same then, is it? Aha, aha. What's with the little... This has got a little water feature out the front of it. Isn't that odd? Oh, well, this one's got a very complicated background to it. So this one's got a long stick that can't be moved here. And it's got a bit of stuff going up the sides as well. Right. Okay. I think I get what we're trying to do here. Let me try and explain where my thinking's at. So, you don't move the bits that are in the middle. And what we have on this machine here is we've got a curvy bit here and we've got a long stick like that. Now in here, the long stick is a movable piece. And this curvy bit here is a movable piece. So I think we want this to sort of match up with what that has. And we need to go back and see what the non-movable pieces are on the first piece. But it would be handy to have like some better lighting in this section. But yeah, but we've also got the thin piece round here. Do you see? So let's take some pics and let's make sure we've got enough pictures of all three devices to be able to do a bit of reconstruction. So this is, we will call this the third device. Yeah. This one here is the second device. And that's the only picture we've got of the first one. But I think we're trying to make them all look the same, effectively. And I think what's going to dictate that is which pieces don't move in each one. But yeah, but I think there's about 5 or 6 movable pieces in total. You think Riven's, you don't feel it as much with the remake, the original though. They have certainly, someone commented on the remake video that we posted the other day, they have certainly slowed down or made less the train rides and the minecart ride in the remake, probably because of the VR. Interesting. So the bits that's not moving is this bit here. Right, so this has got a small bit around it. So the bits that's not moving is these two pieces. Can't really get around the other side, but... yeah, interesting. Right, fine. Do you know what? I know I asked the question, but I didn't really think about my own answer yet, to be honest. What would I say is my favourite age so far in the whole of Myst? Ooh. Amateri is a strong contender. Spire was pretty good. I've just taken this here, so there's a thing which is stuck there and there's a thing which is stuck in there. Ti'ana is pretty great. Oh! Oops. Ti'ana's pretty great. From Revelations. It might be Ti'ana is my favourite age. Maybe. The Ti'ana intro, but also just the puzzles on Ti'ana. Like, I like the bookcase. I like the kind of pseudo Towers of Hanoi puzzle where you're trying to get the energy to the power to work correctly. I like the lights out behind the bookcase. Behind the fireplace. Yeah. Might be Ti'ana is my favourite age, actually. Oh, it's just Revelation, not Revelations. Yeah. Myst 4 Reloaded. Technically, the age is Earth, which I think we can all agree is the best age. Ah, dear. Technically correct. The best kind of correct. Oh, dear. That's funny. To Ti'ana is the only individual piece of music from the Myst series that I have added to my general liked music playlist. So, you know, and that playlist's got a high bar to get, you know, to get beyond the video game soundtrack playlist and just into the liked music is you know, that's not something I hand out lightly. I stand on this. Right. Okay, so yes, you can see on this one we've got, let's draw it up in yellow. We've got this, ooh, a little bit thinner maybe. We've got one which comes up here. We've got this one which goes here. These each have like a third piece which also moves. What's the third piece that's also moving? So these two are there's a little nub. There's a little nubby bit, which is the third component that's moving around. We've got like a little stubby bit there. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So that's 3 pieces that can move on this one. If we look at the second one then... Right, I think each of them are going to have 3 pieces that can move. Is it? 3 pieces that can move and some pieces that are locked. So let's go back and have a look. Don't know if you know, but Mysterium is happening this weekend. They had some of the people who made Myst 4 on the panel, including the person who designed Spire. Picking one from each game is easier than overall. Do you know what? I think I would probably need to literally, have a look at every, actually have a list of every age to really be able to go through. Oh my, OMG! Should we do a Myst age tier list ranking after we finish with Myst 5? That could be quite funny, as well as upset like loads of people. Had to give it a shout out. No spoilers. No, that's fair. Picking from each game is a lot easier. Channelwood, strong choice. Riven, of course. Let's be honest, age 233 is not winning that fight. Amateria, strong. Spire, reasonable, although I would say Ti'ana, as I said. Kadish, Tolesa, right where we are. And Tadelma. Okay, so what we said previously. So these are the 3 things that move, and we've got 2 things I think that are stationary. For the second one, we've got stationary. Looks like we've got the little nubby one that's stationary. And then we've got this one here that's stationary. And what's moving is the tall one, the thin one. Yeah, we've got a thin one. Right. Which isn't up, it's just up and in. So, we're looking at the second one here. Right. We're going to make the movable ones the yellow. So the second one, movable. You've got the tall one. You've got this one. And then you've got like a smaller one which only has one end to it. Fine. And then stationary are these 2. Uh-huh. I wonder if there's more stationary ones, because we're going to have 9... We're going to have 9 movable pieces in total, aren't we? 9 movable pieces in total. So there are 9 pieces in total, almost certainly. And I should just be able to come over here and look at this one. Yeah, so we've got the little stubby one can move. What about Tay? Well, the rumour that was going round before the release, given some of the trailers and stuff, is that Tay might be a playable age in the Riven remake. We've not got that far yet, but I'd be surprised if it wasn't, given some of the trailer information. So, hang on. I said that movable ones were going to be yellow. So we've got the little stubby one here. We've got a chonky one, big chonky one here. And then we've got a... do you know what? I need to move that down, because... So we've got one which goes, like, behind here. I think that's like this, maybe? I don't know. Let's move it. I've only just realised, actually, that... I've only just realised that the monitor that I've been using for my notebook, its colour correction's not correct. So I'm really struggling to look at my own... I'm really struggling to look at my own screenshots, and then I'm like, oh no, it's actually just the brightness of the monitor. So I'm gonna move that to a separate screen, and now I should be able to see it a lot easier. It just means that I gotta like swap back and forth a little bit more. So yeah, that thin brown one is really weird, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And then the stone one comes around the other way. So you could certainly make those like It's interesting, isn't it? Okay. And the ones that aren't moving in here, the ones that aren't moving are the long piece. We've got this stone piece here. Hang on. No. No, because this screenshot is not where this currently is. So actually moving these round moves them in the other locations, doesn't it? Because yeah, look, the tall piece is at an angle now on this one, whereas we'd previously said that it was locked in at the bottom, and that's presumably because we've moved it in one of the previous ones. Right. Right. Okay, thinking. I'm thinking whilst looking at this. So these two here, we could move those sort of making circles. These two we could move so that they're like opposite each other. But like, what are we trying to draw? What are we trying to draw? And some of them being stone and some of them being copper are like, okay, so this stone one here, it sort of complements this one, doesn't it? I mean, this is locked in. Well, no, that one's locked in by the first one. Yeah. This is now like that. But we have this copper one here, which is sort of behind it. So this stone one's locked in, but we have this copper one behind it which hasn't been moved. Now on the first one, yeah, look, on the first one we've got these two here, and these were both movable. And this stubby one up here. So wait, the stubby one's movable there. The long one's movable there. And with the third one, we have another little stubby one that's movable. So each of them has... Each of them has a rod which is movable in it. Yeah? Each of them has just a straight rod which can be moved around. No, this one doesn't. Hang on, have I drawn that wrong then? Sorry, it's all the way, it's way back here. It's way back here. It's the long one that's the movable one. The short one here is not movable on this one. So the long one's movable on this one. There's a short one which is movable on this one. And there's like a medium one which is movable on this one. Interesting. Oh, this is an interesting puzzle. This is a tricky puzzle, this one. I'm not even sure like which direction we should try and solve this. And you know, I'm gonna say it now, guys, like strap in for the fact that we're probably not going to get this solved today. But yeah. We should, before we wrap up the stream, check out where that one takes us, of course. But so we've got here a tiny circle, then we've got a bigger circle here, then we've got this circle, and then we've got this circle. So this one is at the height of circle number 3, let's call it. And this is the one that moves with the first one. So the first one, the stubby one's at like circle number 3, which is the height that that one is locked in at. Yes. Wait, where's my stairs gone? Oh. Hang on, wait. Have I missed a path? No. 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 Doesn't look like I did. Doesn't look like I did. Okay. So then coming back to here, this is the one I want to check out. this movable one... Right, this movable one here is at the same height as the movable one in the first puzzle. Oh dear, oh dear. More drawing is going to be required. More drawing needed there. Okay, right. Last minute of the stream, we're going to go and see where that linking book takes us. And that's going to be where we're going to be ending for today. So, start having a think about which streamer you would like us to go and raid with the end of this stream. But, yeah. Tricky puzzle. Tricky puzzle, this one. I mean, maybe it's... Oh! That's annoying, so I wanted to get to that. I wanted to get to that linking book. Come on. Yeah, I mean, maybe this puzzle has an obvious solution that we're literally just trying to make circles out of all of it. Like, maybe that's the most obvious thing to try and do. But, you know, I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know, maybe. Who can say? This looks like it is Kavir again. I don't know. Let's have a little look. Where is this taking us? Huh. Well, it's definitely something. Right. Well, my friends, at that point, we're going to leave this episode of URU Complete Chronicles. We'll be checking out wherever we are here next time. But the fact that we've got this symbol here, which was the symbol for the age we were just in, tells me that we might not have come to Kavir there. I mean, maybe we have, but doesn't that look like something that we could possibly use as part of that puzzle solution? Okie dokie! With that, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will see you soon for another episode of URU. We might well do URU stream on a different day this week because Sunday morning again next week, I'm sorry to say, is not going to happen. But I don't want to leave URU another, half dozen weeks again. So we'll try and find another stream slot to get the next episode in. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time, YouTube. Bye for now. Okie dokie. Thank you all very much for coming along to the stream. Yeah, do you know what? We probably should have actually just checked that linking book earlier, shouldn't we? Never mind. It's part of the